You know, I've reviewed every single Best Picture nominee for this year's Oscars, but there's only one I haven't reviewed yet, but judging by the title I think you can guess what it is. So I saw Little Women and it wasn't that bad actually. The main reason I watched this was because it was a Best Picture nominee. I wasn't really interested in it at first, so I went online and watched it over two websites because the first one had a viewing limit, didn't know that, and it's actually pretty good. So Little Women is about these four sisters in the aftermath of the Civil War, and it tells about their lives over the course of many years. So this is the second film by Greta Gerwig, who also made Lady Bird, that also has Saoirse Ronan in it. I haven't seen it, but I've heard nothing but good things and kind of want to. As I said, I liked Little Women, but I do have some issues with it, but we'll talk about those later. But I'll start with what's good. All the performances are really good, especially Saoirse Ronan as Jo. I like seeing Bob Odenkirk as someone who likes Mr. Show and Breaking Bad. That was pretty cool to see. I didn't even realize Meryl Streep was Aunt March until the credit told me. I like Timothée Chalamet as Laurie, but I'll talk about him later. The movie looks fantastic. I loved all the costumes and set design. It actually looks and feels like the 1860s. A lot of the moments between these sisters are pretty fun to watch. The movie is entertaining and it does have some heart as well. My biggest issue with the movie is how it's told. The movie constantly cuts between flashbacks and the present. Like, especially in the second half of the movie, it's just scene, flashback, and it gets pretty jarring and I wasn't a huge fan of that. I don't know if it's a problem with the movie or a problem with the book because I've never read it. So to me, it just feels like Greta Gerwig wrote the script, shoveled some pages around and called it a day. So if any of you have read the book, please tell me. Another issue I have is Laurie. It just feels kind of dickish to me that he was in love with Jo, but she turns him down, so he goes for her younger sister Amy and convinces her to break up with her current boyfriend and marry him. And for some reason on both sites I watched this on the black bar on top would randomly change sizes, and it was a little annoying. This next issue is a spoiler, so if you don't want to be spoiled, you know what to do. So, the youngest sister Beth has scarlet fever, and she dies from it, and Jo is asleep in the chair next to her bed. And when she wakes up, she goes downstairs and learns from Laura Dern's character that she's dead. Did no one bother to wake Jo up and tell her that Beth was dead, or did she not wake up when they removed the body? Just feels kind of weird to me. Spoilers over. So yeah, Little Women is pretty good. It didn't leave a big impact on me, and I'm not a fan of its story structure. And if it was told in a more linear way, I probably would have given it a higher rating. And I'm actually torn on whether to give it a 7 or an 8, so I'm going to break a rule that I've enforced since I've started rating movies out of 10, and I'm going to give Little Women a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's a little too good to be a 7, but it's not quite an 8. I don't think it deserves Best Picture nominee, and I'd probably swap it out for something like The Lighthouse or something. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and if you've seen Little Women, tell me what you thought, and if anyone cares, here's my ranking for all the Best Picture nominees. I'm not making a video on this.